Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War, Warhammer 3, and part 7 of my Skarbrand Campaign. Almost. Skarbrand's taking a little bit of damage, but that's fine. He should repair that as we attack what I think is the capital, but isn't, of Khorne. Where is the big bastard? He's around here somewhere. No. Where is he? Is it here? Oh, there? No. No, that's... He's around here somewhere. The wanker. He'll turn up in a minute. He's fine. So we're sending our infantry against the walls, taking a little bit of cannon fire there. They summoned some units from their arse, I guess. I can summon them from my arse as well. And we're inside the settlements. And of course, at that point, Skarbrand is just going to kick the shit out of everyone. Now, of course, because we're fighting Khorne fellows, it does mean that working out who's attacking who is going to be quite difficult, because we've both... It's like watching a football match. That's the game of kicks, as I call it, where both teams are wearing exactly the same outfits and look exactly the same, and trying to work out who's winning. It's tricky. So he summoned in a Bloodthirster. Is it a Bloodthirster? There he is. He's coming down to land. It's pandemonium. I genuinely have no idea who's who and who's winning and why or what. But the most important thing here is that people are dying horribly. So there's our Bloodthirster getting stuck in. Very good. So far, so good. Oh, lag. Oh, no, it's fine. We're up on the walls. The AI does tend to, like, abandon the walls, doesn't it? I've just noticed that they just, like, as soon as you get them, they're just like, okay, we're out. Bounce. Let's bounce. And they're out. Never mind. Okay, taking a little bit of fire there from various things. Various places. It's cool. I swear Khorne was in this battle, but maybe he wasn't. Did I just imagine it? I did fight this battle earlier today, and I have had dinner since then, so maybe he wasn't. Maybe I just made it up. Maybe I was seeing Bloodthirsters where there were no Bloodthirsters. I'm not going to say it's happened before. Do monsters abound dream of electric Bloodthirsters? That's the question we're not going to answer in this episode. But still, maybe Khorne wasn't in this. Fuck knows. I thought he was. Maybe he wasn't. Oh well, there we go. So basically at this point it's just a big old melee. We're just grinding down the enemy. We're just charging everyone. It's basically impossible to know who's fighting who's winning, what's going on. It does seem though like we have the upper hand. Yeah, looks like the enemy army is destroyed, all routed. The settlement's ours. We can now, I don't know, burn it down, take it. Oh. Well, I think that worked out rather well. Now, this is the capital, so let's occupy it. It's going to cost us some skulls, but we can... Oh, is it capital? Oh, fuck, it's not. Blackrock is. What the fuck's Blackrock? Oh, down there. Oh, well, never mind. We'll have this one, and then we'll just fucking murder everyone else. It's fine. It's fine. Wood also gives us skull. Yeah, of course it does. All the skulls. What do you make your skulls out of? What you got? Make them out of anything. Wood skulls? Yes! Love me a wood skull. Fucking love me a wood skull. Oh, yes. I might do this, because I do like the blood crushers and skull crushers. So we could do that. Again, I do like the gore beast. I don't know if the armor's that useful. Bloodsoaked Champions is... That is Skull Crushers. That's more charge bone. I think that's generally fine, to be honest. I mean, if we've got Minotaurs, do we need Blood or Skull Crushers? Probably not. We've got Minotaurs at that point, haven't we? So let's not worry about that. Let's instead go with, I don't know, Hunts. So more weapon strength. Yep. Yep, that'll do it. 805 armor piercing, 304 to 304 2. That's numbers. 342 base weapon damage. Very nice. That's without, you know, bonuses. Shield the Mirrored Pool. We could merge those two. Let's merge those two. The standard of wage in. Ugh. That's okay. Can't fuse that one. Could fuse these nerds. A snowflake pendant. Of course, that's not useful for me, is it? Because I can't cast magic. I was like, oh, that is useful. I can cut. Now, who should I give that to? What caster do I have? Oh, wait, I don't have a caster. That's right, because I'm Khorne and I hate magic. Never mind. An arcane item. Again, you know, arcane items not actually that useful for me, being that I don't actually like them. Brian the Gym Buddy has the Carnosaur Pen. Does he not already have Frenzy? No, I guess you don't. So you now got Frenzy on top of everything else. Good times. Good time. What's this Crimson Death do? That seems fine. Let's fuse that. Troll Slayer's Axe. Fuse that. Gurnson's Cron. Income from post-battle loot. Now, is that going to affect... Let's give it to you, and I haven't given you a name, and I really should. I will do. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. We'll get around to it. Brian. You can destroy. You can double destroy. Ricky Steamboat. You can be hard to hit. Oh, someone did suggest a name. It wasn't the Great Khorne Julio. I think that's right. The Great Khorne Julio. I only know that reference because my cousin really liked Beavis and Butthead. And weed. And I don't know if those two things are related, but I think there's a strong chance. I couldn't say. I couldn't say for sure, but I just... Maybe. Maybe there is some correlation there. Public order here is good. How's money? I mean, money doesn't look too bad. You know, we're definitely making some money over here. It's not much, but it's some. That's fine. Let's head south, take the Tower of Flies, Black Rock, then we can head up here and start taking out this. At the same time, Hulk Hogan can defend this little bit of territory here. It would be ideal if we could get him maybe to... hang on. Cancel. Come out. Come outside. Let's do that. Let's take some skulls. Hop you back in there. That'll boost it up a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. We'll head south, take out the Tower of Flies and Black Rock, and then continue the rampage, and hopefully fucking Castalton won't turn back up. Ugh, that guy. Diplomatic relations with the Crimson Skull. Not really particularly interested in that. I guess gain an edge? Oh. Oh, you can't quite reach it. You're actually down to 2 units. I genuinely don't know who you've lost. Oh, you lost the Furies, didn't you? That would explain it. That would explain it. Do we want to build this? Will give us some more money. Have we already spent all of our skulls? Holy shit. Alright, I guess we need to spend more skulls. God, Khorne. Fucking Don't they have enough skulls by now? Okay, let's hit that button. Bosh. Let the bloodshed commence. Let's get in here and murder some Khorne friends. It says Pyrrhic victory. I mean, you can do it the other way around, but it's significantly trickier. This is the battle with Coulson in it. I thought it was the last one, but it's this one, so there we go, it's fine. So we've got Coulson, the big old bloodthirster. There he is. He was an absolute... Was he a pain in the arse? He's a pain in the arse in one of my campaigns. I can't remember which one it was. Might have been Kislev. I think it was Kislev. Don't whip your furies. They don't... What have they done to you? You big bullies. Pick on someone your own size, like Skarbrand. Now, in my defence, it's a big siege battle against Khorne forces. It's pretty much basically... I don't want to say it's exactly the same as the previous battle, but it's going to be fairly similar. In comes Ricky and Brian and the Gore Beast Chariots and Skarbrand, of course, and some Fleshhounds. Throwing ourselves in there. Once again, it's going to be very difficult to work out who the hell's who. But I guess as long as we end up with a big pile of skulls at the end of the day, that's the main thing, isn't it? It's not whether you took part, it's how many skulls you end up with. That's really... And how much blood you have. I mean, obviously none, because no one has any blood in Total War Warhammer 3 at the moment. They're all bloodless. Khorne must be fucking raging. It's like, where's my fucking blood? He's going to be losing his mind. I mean, more so than usual. So we've taken the walls, as is tradition. And now they're just throwing more and more Chaos Warriors at us. Of course, Chaos Warriors are very heavily armoured. And Bloodletters are armor-piercing and anti-infantry. And of course, Chaos Warriors are infantry and armoured. So that will work out about as well as you can expect. Skarbrand and Coulson now going at it toe-to-toe. I said pick on someone your own size. I think Skarbrand may be bigger though. He just seems like a little bit more muscly, doesn't he? He's got more gains. They're going to have a squat contest. They'll do some reps and spot each other. I don't know what those things mean, but I think they're like gym terminology. There definitely are some like paired animations, aren't there? There's not very many of them, but there's definitely some there. But yeah, Coulson is definitely coming off worse. Yep, he's now axe in the head. Oh well. Coulson's down. The rest of his forces need to be dealt with though. And he still has quite a lot of stuff. But again, a lot of it is these Chaos Warriors. And, well, I mean, Chaos Warriors are certainly not bad, but they're just not as good as Exalted Bloodletters. We have the upper hand here. As you see, they are wavering, losing decisively. Yeah. The Gore Beast Chariots, particularly, of course, that anti-infantry. We are very good against infantry. 102, 106, 107 kills. Just continue to run down this infantry. And there we go, the Demons starting to crumble and disintegrate away. Even where we're outnumbered, we massively outclass our opponent. Taking a little bit of cannon fire there. We haven't managed to kill enough to light up our Hellblades, though. Never mind. Oh, mind you, a lot of these guys have. You can see from the shiny banners. Yep. Yeah, okay, well, I think this is... God, look how many dead bodies there are. How many of them are ours? I mean, none, because demons disintegrate, they don't die. All these bodies belong to the enemy. Apart from the Chaos one. Ah, poor Coulson. You know what, let's do a little bit of that. Let's do a little bit of that. I mean, you're marching in the wrong direction, but never mind. At least you've got some movement, so we can sort of head this direction. Are you going to replenish in... oh, you are going to replenish in enemy territory. Fantastic. In fact, if we march you, then we should be able to hit that next turn, which is double good, which means then we can deal with the ogres. Oh yeah, the ogres are on the shit list. They're going to get a good spanking. Brian. Oh, Brian T. Let's go crush. Crush them. Let's make you immortal. And the great Cornholio is going to be yeah, you get murder. And you can slaughter as well. Just a lot of killing and slaughtering shit. Okay, Skarbrand, level 15. What are we going to do with you? What would make that? I mean, you've got all of your combat skills. Spell resistance, do you need it? I don't think so. I could do this for my Gorby's chariots because I do like them. They're not gold chevron yet, but they are getting there. Okay, big chunks of cash. Do we want? I guess we want skulls per turn, right? I guess we want skulls per turn. I guess that's fine. Get skulls per turn. That's good. And let's get more money, and we probably want defences here as well to be on the safe side. So let's grab that, and then we can torch Blackrock next turn. And we're making friends with Ted. Which is nice. Nice to have Ted on site. Nice to have someone on site. Nice to have someone that's not trying to kill. Mind you, killing people is pretty much our bread and butter. I'm sorry, what? You son of a bitch. Well, I'm definitely going to kill you. Mind you, are you going to be able to keep that? Public order should be fine. I'm going to increase Khorne corruption in this region and basically make it an absolute nightmare for them to hold on to. Okay, we might have to march you. We're not going to spend skulls. Are you going to be able to reach us? You might just be out of range. Nope, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're all good. Let's do that. So those guys are dead. And now we'll head up through the plane of whatever the fuck this place is. Plane of illusions. And we'll kill all these guys, because apparently the ogres have gone ham for some reason. Oh shit, I need to get my axes, don't I? Once I've replenished, we'll head up here, then we'll go and do the quest battle, and then we'll kill everyone else in our way. What do I like? Blade shield? Yeah, get a blade shield. And you can crush. And hopefully we should grab... What's this one? To Slaanesh, the Twisted Tower. That's the one with the Demonettes building in it, isn't it? Hopefully we'll grip this province under our belt. Is there an army there? There is an army there. Potentially quite a nasty one as well. So, casualty replenishment rate is probably quite nice. Weapon checks for melee infantry units. What, really? Just in general? That's amazing. Skulls gained from kill 50%. That's pretty legit. Oh, this is pretty good. I'll be honest. Let's get more, because, you know, more skulls. More skulls is more skulls, am I right? Quite how we increase our skull percentage by 50, I don't know. One would hope more people, but I don't, you know. I suspect there might be counterfeits, hence the woods and the gems. And, you know, the skulls rain down on Khorne. He's like, oh, this is great. And then he looks at one and goes, this looks like it's made out of pottery. Is this made out of pottery? This one's wood. Okay, you'll probably go for the Blighted Grove. If I had to call it, I'd say you're going for the Blighted Grove. They might move to intercept, or they might just run away. You've actually got a giant in your army. Like, where the fuck are you getting a giant from? Skull's made out of marble. I mean, to be honest, getting a skull out of marble is much harder than just cutting someone's head off. Mind you, you also then have to remove... I mean, you know, just getting the skull itself is either going to take quite a long time where you wait for the decaying process, or you're going to have some sort of way of getting the skull out of that fleshy meat sack. It's tricky. It's tricky. Oof, that is a nasty army. Can I reach this? I don't think we can. So we're going to move up. We're going to do some raiding. Do we just give it a punt? It's just there's a lot of like giants and Mournfang cavalry. I don't think this army can take it. But they are marching and they are tired, so maybe it's worth a Hulk Hogan. Do we do it? I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea.
Secret executioner. Only what I listen to is me.
I don't feel like it's a good idea. We could maybe just go and attack your settlement, like where your back is turned. Like if I... Because you can march down... Oh god, you actually march fucking miles.
None may direct my recipes.
Okay, let's try something like that. I don't think it's a good idea. That army that's just a lot of stone horns and giants and shit, which I don't think we have the units to deal with. It'd be a rough fight for Skarbrand. Now, we don't have walls here, do we? Can't actually see what they have. Yeah, that's two giants and a whole bunch of other shit. I don't think there's much point fighting that. Not really a big deal. But I reckon we can probably... Tower of Flies. Oh, good. We can cut them off. So we can raise that. Get some more skulls. I wish you didn't run away so far. You just seem to like book it in the other direction. It'd just be nice if you just like moved a normal amount of... just a normal amount. Do we go for this one? I'm thinking yes. Let's fight it. Hulk Hogan is going to prove himself today. Maybe if he can prove himself enough and he drinks enough protein shake, he will get the epic gains and become a big gym bro bloodthirster. Gym thirster. He'll become a gym thirster. That's it. It's just gym thirster. Anyway, so Hulk Hogan is going to charge straight to, because moment he's got little scrawny arms. We can improve that. But he does like shank an ogre from behind. Look at that. Takes one out immediately. Going after some more. In comes with Chaos Spawn. We have the Furies overhead already trying to take out some of these towers. Over behind, we have the Chaos Warhounds. They're going to try and nab some of these objectives. And then our Chaos Warriors, I'm just sending up to attack these not... Isn't it a sad state of affairs when I can look at infantry with 100 armor, 41 melee attack and defense, and 40 weapon strength and go, yeah, you're kind of the trash tier units of my army, aren't you? So go and attack the Noblars. Never mind. Meanwhile, the Bloodletters, that's it. Bloodletters and Spawn of Khorne throw themselves at the Ogre Balls. We have the Chaos Furies coming in from behind. It's doing some good stuff. The Bloodletters now getting some flanking on there, and we are grabbing the minor supply location here, and we're even going for the key building in the centre, which will be major if we can get it. However, even if we don't manage to secure them, it will draw the enemy off. Weirdly, while the AI is not particularly good at capturing objectives when they're attacking your settlements, they are really possessive about retaking their own. I'm not quite sure what that says about them, but there we go. So more Van Cavalry being pulled down. They really need that charge bonus. If they don't get it, they suffer. Okay, looks like we've managed to break through. This was our main sort of probe. Got a little rear attack going on here, and then this is just to keep them occupied, basically, on that front. And so this seems to have worked fairly well. We do have a couple of enemy characters we need to take care of. There's a hunter here, and a Slaughter Master. He's level 11. We do have Hulk Hogan trying to take him out. Seems to be going okay. He's taking the Spawn of Khorne. There are some Nobblers, though, soaking up that damage. But I think we got him. I think we got him. Meanwhile, some Nobblar Trappers engaging the Chaos Warhounds. Seems to be going well okay so far. We're going to bring in some more Chaos Warhounds and also buff them up with additional melee attacks. So we've got more melee attack, 54 melee attack now, so they can come in from behind and mop these Nobblars up. That'll knock that unit up. Like, we won't knock them up. We're not Slaanesh, we're Khorne. Knock them out and free up some of these Warhounds then. I mean, we've got one location. We're going to grab this one as well. We can't really grab the key building there because we do have a horde of Ogre Balls heading in this direction, although Ogre Balls are not particularly effective. Down here, the Ogre Hunter is getting... well, he's slowly getting nibbled away. And looks like Hulk Hogan is winning this engagement, which is good. Not quite sure how long it's going to take him, but it is working. We just need to then get our boys over here to help. Having said that, it does seem like the Chaos Warriors, I mean, they are fighting Nobblars, so I should be massively surprised by this, but do seem to be winning this engagement. They do have 145 kills so far and climbing, and we've got 3 more units of Chaos Warriors held in reserve should we need them. So we've managed to capture this objective. Looks like that Slaughter Master's almost down. We are throwing ourselves against the Ogre Balls. We do have some Bloodletters coming in from behind as well, summoned in, just to try and wear them down a little bit. I'm not too worried what happens to the Warhounds, to be honest. They can die. Do Warhound skulls count? Like, if we give Khorne a... Does Khorne worry about what the skull is? Is it like a quality thing? You know, like... Chaos Spawn, probably skull's not going to be, you know, perfectly formed, but does that matter? I don't know. Is it like a Diablo 2 thing? Do you have like a pristine skull and a flawed skull? Does that matter? Does it give better set bonuses? Who knows? This is what the Bloodletter R&D boys need to be getting on. So we're going to go and grab this objective over here. It looks like the Warhounds have been pushed away, but they have managed to nibble away at those Ogre Balls. Although they haven't lost many members of the unit, they have very low health. So they are kind of struggling a little bit. Not like Ogre Balls coming back there, but it's in the Furies over to sort of harass them a little bit maybe. And then the rest of our forces moving over to engage the Nobblars. Looking at the balance of power, we can see that we are firmly in control here. Nobblars going down pretty quickly. Balance of power very much in our courts. We've captured a couple of locations. We are starting to lose another one, though. However, we have managed to rally the Warhounds here. And Hulk Hogan, as well as the Chaos Furies, can come down and attack these Nobblars, which, I mean, the Nobblars are not... I mean, they've held fair. They have held against Chaos Warriors, and they've actually taken some Chaos Warriors down. So that's good. Not quite sure what they're doing there, apart from just getting nibbled by the Chaos Furies. We'll grab this objective. That will be 3 objectives in our pockets. Going to try and bring down some of these ogres. I think the Warhounds will be running away fairly quickly. But more Bloodletters now coming in. These ogres, say, are fairly beat up, which means these Bloodletters rushing in there and then surrounding them should bring them down very, very rapidly. You can see their health dropping very, very quickly. Yep, there we go. So we are maintaining control of this objective. And there we go. Army losses taking effect. And the rest of the garrison flees. Well, good job, Hulk. I mean, he lost a couple of Furies there, but never mind. Do I want to maybe do this? And then I can throw everything at that big stack. Let's get some skulls. Who doesn't love big skulls? I like big skulls, and I cannot lie. Okay, the only problem is they might just rampage. They might just go straight, just run away from me. This is kind of the problem. Like, that army's going to do nothing apart from just be really irritating. But if I can punt them backwards. Like, if I can send these guys down here to take out Bloodhaven, you can go and destroy this, which I can't see what they have. But we should be able to do that. But then I need to hunt down that big nasty army, and that's going to be the real... It's going to be the real issue. I'm going to have to try and lure them in, I think, because otherwise they will just... They'll hit the Cliff of Beasts, and then they'll just start trashing all this stuff, and I can't let them do that. Need to do something about it. Need to lure them in. Need more campaign movement range. Need some way to slow them down. That kind of thing. I just didn't think the ogres would throw that much shit at me. But there we go. I was wrong. We'll see if we can lure them in and kill them, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.